Hello, welcome to Tiger Lilith Tarot. This is going to be the daily energy check-in for the elements. January 4th, 2022. I hope everyone's has been good so far. If you're back to work, I hope you're back feeling well rested. Alright, let's take a look at earth signs. Earth signs, what is going on today? Ace of Coins. Okay, might be starting something new in work or in business. But I wanted to fly right off the table. Four of Wands. Okay, this is something that's making you feel very, something that's making you feel stable, but like alive and jovial again. It feels like today's something new that you've just started working on is bringing you, or will, the hope is that it's going to bring you like this feeling of freedom but stability at the same time. Something very joyful. Okay. All right, earth signs and the Knight of Cups at the end. So, sensitive, loving energy, but there's something about action here. The Knights do take action. The Knight of Cups is not super quick moving, but he is moving in a direction, and he's on his way to, offer his cup of love, if you will, to someone. So, it is a little bit of a more reserved energy because he is the Knight of Cups. But the Sun is at the bottom of the deck here, Earth signs. Something is really, it feels like today is like a turnaround. There's something that's making you feel empowered and optimistic today. It's a new beginning. You're either feeling like secure and happy about it, or that's what the hope is, but I think that's what you're actually feeling. And with the Knight of Cups, I really don't see this as a love offer. I see this as you hoping that whatever started today is going to bring you success, that it will be successful. And to me, this is a really good indicator that yes, it will. Okay, earth signs. I'm not going to clarify this one. I think this is just a really, really nice energy for you today. Very good. All right. We're going to move on to air signs. Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. Hello, hello. Let's take a look at what's going on with you. With you three. You three signs, you airy signs. All right, let's see today. January 4th, 2022. Spirit, what is King of Wands? Okay. Standing firm in something. Page of Cups. Okay. Okay. This could be people. Like you're interacting with people today. Just interesting. We got two court cards here. Yeah, and then the Two of Coins finishes your spread. It's almost like you're having to decide. This is what I'm feeling. There's a Knight of Wands and the Page of Cups here. The Two of Coins ends the spread. I feel like air signs, it's almost like you're having to choose between these two energies today. These could be two different people. One, like a person, the King of Wands could signify one person that's very strong and stable, secure in their beliefs, bold, will take action, take action in a big way. The Kings are more about like the social responsibility, so taking action like towards humanity. Something along those lines, a passionate action with the King of Wands. And then we have the Page of Cups, a much more not an immature energy, but when you compare it to the King of Wands, this Page of Cups is an immature energy. It's much more timid, much more reserved, much more, sensitive. And if the Page of Cups is coming to you offering, it's like, here's this cup. It's something that's, it's the contemplation of an offer more, So I'm just kind of, and it almost feels like you're having to choose between, I don't know, work or play today? Okay, we have the Three of Swords at the bottom of the deck here. So this is something about forgiveness. I am going to clarify this spread here. It's a little, maybe you're trying to meld these two energies in yourself. The King, this bold, socially responsible energy with something a little more reserved and tender. Because you're seeing that just concentrating on one of those energies leads to heartbreak and pain. With the Three of Swords here. The Moon clarifies the King of Wands. You maybe were afraid to step into this King of Wands energy. There's a fear of the energy of, it's an unknown to you, maybe, or it feels unknown. And so you're a little more cautious about it. But I feel like with the Moon, to me, the message is to go on the journey, to trust in the unknown. So I think the King of Wands is an energy that you're more looking, maybe that's the one you're not as comfortable with. Okay, the Page of Cups is clarified by Judgment. You're having an awakening about sensitivity and tenderness. Yeah, you're bringing the King of Wands and the Page of Cups energy together, I think. I don't think it's more of a Two of Coins. I don't think it's a decision on which to choose. I think it's a put them both together. Because it's like the Three of Swords down here, choosing just one. I said something led to heartbreak, pain, and the necessity to heal. Yeah, the Two of Coins is clarified by the Five of Swords. It's like the decision causes, the Five of Swords to me is there has to be a right answer and a wrong answer. There's the gray area isn't really present. I feel like this spread is advising to meld the gray, to sit in the gray area. Because deciding between one or the other is going to lead to a yes or no answer. And that, I think that's the Three of Swords. That's the heartbreak. Yeah, the Two of Cups is right under the Three of Swords. This had to do with unity and harmony. Something that was harmonious ended up being painful. And so I think you're trying to, there's a fear of a King of Wands energy, but a realization when it comes to the Page of Cups energy. So there's fear regarding like you kind of stepping into a bolder social position, I think. But an awakening happening with sensitivity and awareness. Maybe finding that this page energy, the awakening is that you've grown out of it. Almost feels like what it is to me, air signs. Yeah, we have the Emperor at the bottom of this deck. Very bold and standing firm energy. I think you're trying to bring two things together today. Two different energies. You can do it. It can happen. You can synthesize, air signs. All right. You can bring it together. You can make it work. Let's go on to water signs. Hello, water signs. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Hello, hello. take a look at your energies here for the day. January 4th. Ooh, I almost said 3rd. January 4th. Okay. Water signs. Let's see what's going on for water signs. Okay, Chariot, Cancer energy. Hi, Cancers. There's a decent amount of Cancer placements watching this. So, you're trying to drive something... Okay. Something that you were trying to put together with your willpower alone brought disappointment and regret. And now there's... Oh, sorry, dropped one of your cards. Now there's a sense of wanting justice for whatever this Five of Cups situation was. But there's arguing. Five of Wands. There's conflict. There's friction. But through the friction, I think, is where the justice will come from. Because these two cards came out on their own. Together, excuse me. So the Chariot here is how we start the reading. This is your willpower, but the Chariot is all the pieces of the Chariot have to come together in order for the Chariot to move. Now, while you can guide something with your willpower and be the leader, there are other people and things that need to be taken into account. Those are the other pieces. So the Seven of the Chariot is there's compromise. So either you were unwilling to compromise and that led to regret or disappointment. I almost feel, though, more what it is, water signs. I'm going to clarify this one. I think you tried to work with others and something didn't go well, and that's why the Five of Wands and Justice is here. It's like you trying to work with others led to bitterness and regret, and not feeling supported, even though people were trying to support you, and their arguing and bickering started. Petty. I feel like it's more on a petty level here, but somehow, like, justice was supposed to arise from it. Ace of Swords is at the bottom of the deck. I feel like what's guiding this is something that was started as new and that was looked at to be, like, expected to be fresh and clear, and it kind of got muddled up. Let's see. Let's clarify the Chariot. Six of Wands. Yeah, you thought you were going to be victorious with something, and it didn't quite happen the way you thought it was. You wanted to be triumphant, victorious, you were going in, but the Six of Wands with the Chariot together, to me, can be a little too much ego and a little too much pride. It's a little too much of just one energy. Now, the Six of Wands realizes that they are triumphant because there's other wands involved in the equation, but then we have the Chariot. Just like, no, my willpower. So I think there's something you were maybe a little too confident about, and it ended up, and that's why the Five of Cups came up. It was almost feels like a tower moment. Like it shook your plans up, and almost feels like it made you go backwards. Like you had to go back a step or two. Let's see. Five of Cups. Five of Cups. Please clarify. Five of Cups. The Magician. But see, this is strange. It popped out in reverse. I think this is something you were really trying to create, and it just didn't go well, because I think it feels like you weren't working with others the way that they wanted you to work with them, and so things kind of got a little messy. Like I said, muddled. It feels muddled. Not really angry or anything, but just unclear. Wow, Five of Wands and Justice is clarified by the Ten of Wands. This is a very big burden for you, water sign. This desire for justice, I think, is but through I don't think you desire justice through competition, but I think that you see that's the only way you can get justice is through throwing your ring in the hat and competing. And it's going to feel like a very big burden to you because you don't want to. It's like I feel like you don't want to take on this energy, but you feel like you have to. Page of Cups is at the bottom of this deck. Again, there was something very sensitive and well-meaning and well-intentioned that you wanted to go for, and instead it just kind of caused there's just a little bit of confusion here and blurriness, conflict. Through conflict we can you can find the answer. I just don't think it's an energy you're comfortable with, and so you might be trying to avoid that conflict and instead just kind of wallowing in regret as opposed to, okay, let's kick it around. The five of wands. They're fighting with wands. They're not swords, so they're really not going to hurt one another too bad. But there's something about this Five of Wands with the Justice coming out that I don't think you want to fight or to argue the conflict. You're just looking for the justice. Okay. I get it, water signs. I don't. All the conflict. What's that about? All right. Fire signs. Hello. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Sagittarius. All right. January 4th. 2022. Let's take a look. Fire signs. Energy for fire signs here. Let's see. Okay, jumping out right away. Page of Wands. Right, thinking about new adventures, thinking about new journeys, maybe even talking, wow, Eight of Wands, really wanting to get going. Or maybe, I feel like you're talking to people about, there's some other people that are inspiring you to try to look down a different path. Yeah, the moon, taking another path, going on a journey. Ooh, fire signs. I feel like you're just like itching to go, ready. Whoa, the Magician at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, you are in a really, okay, so you're fire signs. You want to create, okay? You want to create something new. Manifest it, bring it down. Here, you're really, feel like your wheels are turning today, but not in an anxious, bad way. Just in a, how can I be more abundant for myself, for others? How can I use the tools I have to get what I want, to get what I need? I feel like there's just a very focused energy today, which sounds weird, especially with the Eight of Wands here, because it's a little chaotic. But the Page of Wands, I think Page of Wands can be someone that comes into your life and kind of shows you a new path to go on. I think that's happened to you, if not today, then in the past, and that's why you're seeing a new path. That's why you're contemplating new options. The Eight of Wands is it's chaotic movement, but I think you're supported in this, or you feel supported right now. And the Moon, there's some fear, there's some mystery, but I think this is what you're ready for. The fear, the mystery, you're kind of like, okay, I'm going, because to me, the Eight of Wands, these are, I don't know, it's moving towards the fear, moving towards it, confidently, and with your heart, with your whole heart, right? The wands are intuition. I think of the wands as the heart and soul, so this is something you're going to put your whole heart into. Okay, Page of Wands with Justice. Okay, so that's what you're looking for, a balance. You want this new path. I think things have felt very imbalanced before. So this new journey, you're looking for balance. You're looking for, could be partnership and union as well, a balance of head and heart, right? We have the heart and the feather on this, I almost said judgment, justice card here. You want something that's going to be very equal. Someone else that's going to give from their heart just as much as you are. Other people. Doesn't have to be one person. All right, you know, I just said, I almost called that card Judgment. Here's Judgment. The Eight of Wands. You're having a awakening about support. What supports you? This is a very big awakening. I think, fire signs, you're seeing that your support comes from not this tangible world. The Eight of Wands is a connection to the universal, the divine, right? Because these arrows, they're coming out of nowhere. There's no one on the other end here that we can see in the picture anyway, shooting these arrows off into the sky. They're just entering. I feel like you are realizing that you're awakening to the support that you have from the universe, not from people. I think, with Justice of the Page of Wands here, I think you feel very wronged. I think you're going down a new path, a just path. That's what you're looking for. And you're realizing you can't rely so much on other people when it comes to this justice and judgment energy. Justice, other people aren't going to bring you justice. You will bring it to yourself. And judgment, the universe, karma, if you will, that will be the justice. It's not up to you. And I think setting that free, realizing, hey, you know what? I have universal support. My awakening is I am supported by the universe. I am trusting in the universe. All these messages that I'm just getting and I don't even know where they're coming from, this information that I seem to just know, I'm trusting it because it's from somewhere else. It's from somewhere that's bigger than me. All right, the moon. I really think it's going on the journey here. Five of Pentacles with the moon. Okay. All right, fire signs. There's a fear here. The Five of Pentacles is not feeling supported. Not seeing the support that you have. With the moon. Okay, so there's the fear, is that you actually don't have the support. There's a lack mindset here. Your fear is that you're not good enough for support. You're worried that okay, fire signs, well, you are. So, I think this is hitting on a big insecurity today here for you guys. You are worthy of the support. Trust this Eight of Wands support. Trust the universal support. Trust in that more than the support that your money provides you, the support that people around you might provide you, the support that, your clothes, items, monetary things provide you. Because the Pentacles is about the real world, our tangible world, the earth, right? This is the earth signs, Pentacles. Don't be afraid that you're going to lose what you have by going on the journey. Don't be afraid that you're going to lose what you have by accepting fear and by accepting mystery. You will not lack. You won't. Accepting this mystery will just bring more support. Oh, yeah. The High Priestess at the bottom of this deck. So number 1 is the Magician. Number 2 is the High Priestess. We have lots of major arcana showing themselves, fire signs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of 8 cards. That's a lot. This is a very large energy today. The High Priestess, you are very connected to the other world right now. 8 of Wands, trust these downloads. The High Priestess in this deck, I love. It's a little, a cat with a crescent moon over its head. Cats trust. Cats I don't know if anybody owns cats, is into cats. Leos are the big cats, right? A cat, well, even while it's sleeping, there's so much trust in the universe here. Trust that you are connected. You really are. Whatever you think you know it. It doesn't matter where you learned it from. You know it and trust it. Okay, I'm going to stop here. Thank you so much for being with me today. I really hope this helped, and I will see you all on the next one. Take care of yourselves. Have a good night. Bye-bye.